Chaudhary and my teammate Burhan will be presenting a module on the topic Nutrition Planner.
So I will be explaining the nutrition planner. So for making this project, first we have used the API which is called Nutritionix API. So now let's enter any food item. Now let's enter chips. We have a select box to enter the unit, the quantity and the brand, which is optional. So to make these to make the project, we have mostly used Python. So now let's enter the water intake, which is in liters. So now let's add entry and check what happens. So now as you can see, the chips is added to your daily log. The daily log shows us the carbohydrates, proteins, fats, sugars and etc. Now let's create a summary and go deeper. So as you can see, we have a table. After creating the summary, it is a summary of intake which shows us the calories, carbohydrates, fats, sugar, proteins and it also shows us the total intake of the summary to go deeper. So now the macronutrient distribution. Now you all might be thinking that what is a macronutrient? So micronutrient is probably the energy which the body needs or the minerals which the body needs. So it is given in a pie chart. As you can see, the sugar is in pink, the proteins is in red, the fat and the carbohydrates are in dark blue and light blue. So now let's see the micronutrient level. The micronutrient level shows us like a bar chart which has the calcium, magnesium, iron and sodium. So let's see the water intake. So the water intake is like a chart which shows us the amount of water you have had, which is in liters.
Now I'll be explaining the nutrition planner. This is the nutrition planner where the API is fetched from a software named Rapid API, and it basically gives you a diet for which you have to follow for the three categories: lose weight, maintain weight or gain weight. So let's say we have to gain weight, and it asks for the basic inputs such as your gender, your age, your height, because everyone is unique and the calorie intake or the diet that everybody needs is different from one another. So the age we can enter 13, the height can be about 170, and if you want to choose a dietary restriction, that is also fine. So we can say you're vegan, and then we'll just scroll down. Then this is very important as it asks for your current weight, what it is, and it also asks what you want to achieve after following this diet, that is your target weight. Then it asks for your daily activity level, that is your fitness level, that how much do you work out or manage fitness. So it has 5 options. Sedentary, that means you don't work out at all. Light, moderate, active and very active respectively. Enter what your fitness level is. So let's say you moderately work out. Then it asks the number of days you want the plan for, and if you want it for 7 days, we can suppose. Weight is about 31.5 kilos, and you want to lose it down to your target weight is 31.5 kilos, and you want to lose it 9 kilograms about, and your daily activity and the number of days. So we'll get the nutrition plan. So it's fetching from the API which I just told. It's a software named Rapid API where there are multiple APIs that fetch already existing plans, and then it will just show in a few moments. So now it shows you the day, your goal and the basic inputs that you have entered. Then it shows the macronutrient breakdown, which is basically the number of carbs, proteins, and fats present in your meal suggestions. Then it has breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and the tip of the day with a personalized summary that is given based on your inputs. And it has your BMR, which is your base metabolic rate, which is the minimum number of calories you need to survive without doing anything, and then your daily calorie need, and it motivates you to reach your health goals. And that's about it.
Hey everyone, now me, Rajveer and Alapya are going to talk about our Google Fit. It's a step tracker and a calorie tracker.
So we created this project on Google Cloud Platform and we enabled the fitness API, and under that there were multiple scopes. So scopes are basically limits of how much information you can take from a GFIT account, and then OAuth, that is open authorization, takes that limit of information and it sends it to our Streamlit page.
So now I'm going to talk about the sidebar over here. So there are a lot of things you can see right now. So first is a data range. So you can choose a data range for your step and your calorie goal. So over here, as you can see, you can pick 7 days, 2 weeks or 1 month. And below that we have a step smart. It shows that how much you should walk based on your age. So you just open it up. Good. So as a 6 to 12 year old, 12 to 16,000, teen, adults and older adults, and so on. And now we have daily step goal. You can either increase it or decrease it based on how much you want to walk. And then over here we have a daily calories burn. So it's the same as above. You can pick as much calories you want to burn. Analytics.
So we have a drop down for the analytics that you want to display. So if I choose the steps rate, these are basically the accounts that have the GFIT account. So if I choose this one, continue. So you'll see the graph for the step rate over time. These are the dates and these are the number of steps that you've done on that day. Similarly, for heart minutes, using heart minutes you can basically track your heart health. So this is also a line graph and it has the dates below and the heart minutes on this side. Then we also have a donut graph for calories burned. So it takes the total calories burned from your GFIT account and the calories goal. So over here you can see that the daily calories burned goal was 1000 and into 7 that becomes 7000. So the graph displays how many calories out of your goal you have burned and how many are remaining.
So over here we also have a bar graph for the calories burned, but over here it's a bar graph. So the dotted lines are showing our daily goal, and then the small cubes over here are how many calories we have burned. And over here we have a step goal achievements. So whenever you have crossed your step limit, for example we had 4000 over there, this is the 4000 line, and we have crossed every day instead of this one. So whenever it crosses over 4000, it creates it makes the block green, and we have not, it turns it grey. And we also have a step streak tracker. So imagine you burned all your calories and your steps, and you did it for continuously 10 days. Then it will show your longest streak is 10 days. and when you're not able to do it, it will break your speed, just like Duolingo. So there's also a clear your saved data button. If you press this, all of your data will be cleared, and then it would be like you've deleted the app and downloaded it again.
Finally, we have a generate summary button. So this generates the final summary for your heart rate, and so it gives you a step summary. So how many steps you've done, and it also shows what your goal was per day, and then the total calories burned and what your goal was for whatever number of days. Thank you. Yeah.
Your platform is fetching and putting it in.
Yeah.
And do you have the capability to fetch the data from the smart watch also? Or
Yeah.
smart watch you could Google it?
It
Not
depends
really.
if we are connected with the smartwatch is putting the data on with the that is fine. Otherwise, you have to put if it is fit data from other platform, then we put that. I have actually you have this thing of collecting the data. So why is that missing or activities?
If you want to clear your data till now, like if you've maybe done some more activity and it's not showing.
So I asked him to carry his phone and his pockets whenever he played. And what happened is his phone for the last 10 days finally they using my account data. But otherwise he had a good data.
We still want the
No, not really. No, we didn't. So, like, we both work together for it. Like, whatever part we explain, that's mainly what we have done. Yeah. Yeah. So OAuth is basically open authorization, and like authentication is just checking if the Gmail, the format is right, or the GFIT account. Authorization means basically checking if it exists over there, and then it pulls data from it.
So authentication is the visitor comes to you. Open the door and press into your house. But authorization to the user is very long standard like any door any door. So authentication is the first thing, whether you are in or out. Authorization will take your border. The one authentication is then what you are the person right. Like you can just your person. Your person is also going to your house or you walk in your house. But it's outside. What you do is you have the system. That will work. Authorization is not walking around.
Okay.
Just a simple math. Now this is private data. Need all of these checks and balances.
Yeah.
Like credit data, that sort of stuff. You can do it.
Yeah.
Mufaddal and I are going to be talking about a workout planner that we've developed. So we are using a Rapid API, and API is basically there's already a database with information, and we're using it and we're pulling data from it, and we're using it for our own website. We're using Rapid API's workout planner. So when you plan a workout, you need your goal, you need to know your beginning level, whether you're intermediate, advanced, etc. etc. You need to know what kind of workout you want to participate in, how much time you can give it. So all those options are here in our sidebar. So we chose 3 goals, whether you want to build muscle or you want to lose weight or increase endurance. So I am a fitness freak. So I'm going to be using my own preferences right now. So I want to be able to build muscle. I would say that I'm an intermediate, and my fitness level is intermediate. So I'm going to be choosing that. I personally prefer weightlifting and cardio. So you need a preference to be able to work out. So I'm going to be choosing weightlifting and yoga. I'm in 12th, so I can't actually give that much time. So I'm going to be choosing 2 days per week. So you have default settings. It's 4 days a week, 45 minutes per day per session, and you can have your planned duration for about 12 weeks, which is 3 months, which is about how much time it takes for you to actually see any progress. But I'm going to choose 2 weeks, and then I'm going to submit it. Now yeah. So we have a plan summary, which my goal is there, my fitness level, and how long I can work out for. So it's 2 days a week. You have a drop down here. You have your individual workouts, Thursdays itself, and then you have your insights. So it's provided us with 8 unique exercises and all the equipment that you would possibly need. So it is a mix of weights and yoga. You see, bend over rows and then plank for yoga. And at the end, you have a workout summary to track how long and how consistent you've been.
So here is the workout summary. The workout summary consists of your personal information like your age, gender, weight, height. So your height should be in centimeters and weight should be in kgs. And here is a input cell. Here you can this is a default setting, like age is 25, gender is male. All of this is a default setting, and you can add your age. Suppose 22. 22 male. Height I'm putting 170 only. Weight 80. Example. Then here is to calculate your BMR and BMI. So when you press this button, it will calculate your BMI and PMR, as you all know BMI and PMR. Here, if you still don't know what is BMI and PMR, here is a drop-down box to tell you what is BMR and PMI. Below that, it's this completion tracker. This completion tracker multiplies your weeks per day and your planned duration, and it gives you an answer. Example, 2. When you click this button, it will tell you how much percent did you complete. So 2. So it came 50%. It gives you a personalized suggestion that's built in the code, and some tips that are also built in the code only. And here there is a plus and a minus sign to add your to increase your age, weight and height. So you can just increase it from here. code.
If you want to know where they are, can you be from a power device like we have fingerprint or smartwatch?
So we got that, right? And
Pretty good.
but right now we're doing that
Okay, right.
for the time.
That's fine. It's Monday and Thursday you selected on its own.
Yeah. Because like Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday we get food.
So currently I can't choose that.
But yes, so one day.
Give that option as well. Choose it. So let's say I can choose 3 days a week. Or also say weeks 3 days.
How's it going?
And so what do you do if somebody is not like say a very lazy person, okay, how do you motivate on the side?
So we have the progress tracker, and if you have not done, if you do maybe one out of this, then it's something like consistency is key. Then it gives you tips to help you if you
Like reminder, sending reminder that on the day you should work out and go. Maybe reminders for
it's not
like suggested Thursday it should come to me so that I start doing it. That would be possible.
like an emotional. That can be done. We don't have a teaching system.
So
See, within the tips you have self-out work.
that would be said like some of that stuff. So comparing that to this suggestions that this API gives, how do you is it good enough or you feel the API itself should be better?
Did you try it? I did. And so the workouts are good. It works out for body, so it's not for if you want to work out a single part, like your chest or your back. That's not there, but it gives full body workout. So if that's what you're interested in, it's good.
Further, what challenges you face while doing this project?
Actually, the code was a challenge. The code that because of the testing of the code, the API would get exhausted again, and so that was a challenge because
So how many
one API.
Say 25 submit button, 25
per month?
per word.
So again, resource constraint, so still managed to do this. So that very particular when they click submit your rights.
Strava map work and click on the connect to Strava. In this, it will fetch data from the Strava API and show real-time data like walking, running, and swimming. Yes, we have a sidebar on the right, which has the home and Strava. It has a calendar to select the date range of which activities we are fetching, and view my map activity, which will show the route we walked on the map, and the activity summary, which summarizes the activities into 2 graphs.
So on the calendar, actually, right now there's just one activity. But if we go on 2015, and So this shows all of the activities the user has done between 2015 and 2025. So there are 15 activities that have been done. So if we go on view my map activity, we can see the real-time data. So there is the specific activity types that the user can pick from if what they want to see. So there is run, walk, or ride. So for example, we'll just take run. So can you just scroll down? So as you can see, there have been some runs that have been recorded in Pune. As you can see, there are some runs that have been recorded in Pune, and if we change it to walk or ride or anything like that, the data actually changes. So, okay, and then it shows the rides that have been done all across the world. So right now it's in Nagpur. So as you can see, the different line shows the where the user has gone. The red line is the end and the green is the start. So we can even select a specific date if you want, or we can just keep it as all of the activities that have been done. These lines have been made using Polyline, one of the Python libraries.
We can even summarize the thing by clicking on activity summary. We can choose the type of activity from a drop down list, like run, walk, or all of them, or the ride, and even a parameter like distance, activities, or speed and time, and a expected goal, like we have selected activities, so the goal can be 4 or 5. So how many activities was our goal, and generate summary to have the 2 graphs. One graph will be of distance versus dates, which will show the amount of activity like we did in one day, and the second graph will be of speed versus days. And even below we have Rishan, can you scroll?
We have the goals, like we had expected 4 activities, but the progress was 5. So it even gives a motivational message, and it shows like between this date and this date, we were active on 5 days, covering 10 kilometers with the average speed 9 and top speed as 21 kilometers per hour.
And a motivational message, and we even have a button to go back.
So it's not only one particular activity, it could be a group of the activities that you're tracking within this time range.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you mean by that goal? Enter expected goal value. So you mentioned 4 over there. So does that mean the number of activities you did?
Okay, we selected the parameter as activity, so expected goal was 4 activities.
All 4.
And if we select the parameter as distance, we have it in kilometers, the goal.
Okay. Why do you have a goal for past data?
So that we can check that what was our goal and how much we progressed on it.
To analyze whether you have achieved that.
Yes.
So you can see the different types of graph depending on whatever activities or anything that you are doing.
So again, same question, what is the payment model for this startup? How much you pay using it?
Right now, I believe we are using the free version, so it has some limited amounts of like activities or tokens that we can pull from the actual app. But for the paid version, I think it's more.
questions?
I did the activities and he did the
Math activity.
So for maps, how do you pull the data?
So actually it gets connected to the actual Strava app, and from there we look at whatever the user has done and we pull the API.
And like your popular
We're using the maps made by Matplotlib. Folio.
polyline to show the route.
Yeah.
What does the capability?
Sorry.
What kind of response you get from the staff?
They just tell us whatever activities that have been done. So you can, the user actually decides what they're gonna do. So for example, if we go on the first homepage, it shows whatever the text the user has put, how many kilometers he has gone. There's also manual input for how many kilometers you have gone. And so depending on that, the lines or the maps change.
You're asking for the map, what kind of data you get from the API, from the Strava API?
रिटर्न क्या करता है जैसे होता है
How do you know that the city is not poor and places around it?
लैटिट्यूड लॉन्गिट्यूड देता है
So all of that is given by the map itself of Strava.
There is a feature which is example called map polyline random sequence of characters, which cannot be read. It's encoded. So when you pull it, map polyline comes.
I believe for some errors and all, I would need the help. But I believe the basic code, I think we should be able to.
You can do that, you can connect
Yeah.
We can keep the layout of the website and for putting the lighting properly, like what code should put there.
Any other questions? This is the last chance.